Leo, welcome to my channel. I am Raven from southeast coast of Norway. So your table has been blessed Tibetan monk style with Palo Santo, the best of sounds, and may your hearts be filled with prosperity. All your wishes come true. May you be blessed with a gentle heart, forgiveness, beyond duality, and let us have a look what February can bring to the star sign of Leo, Ascendant, Moon, Venus, in general, cross watches. Feel free to take a peek. We are going to start with the Romantic. So, while I closed my eyes, I saw fairies. And I opened my eyes again and I'm looking straight at something so similar to a vision I had. So if you're a Leo and you work with magic, maybe this is for you, this fairy vibration. And it was like, this is the next thing to do, you know, because we design, we are the architects of the reality that we live in. Okay, Leo. So when I came to that when I really woke up the last time, I said, you know, there will be no more testing of your hearts from my side. I will no longer say or do anything that will just see the response or how your hearts are responding to what I say and to what I do, because the time is now. The time, it's now, that what we've all been waiting for a very long time. Things are happening. Someone choose to go with the old world, and you should start to think for yourself, what is it that you wish to invite into the new world. Now I'm going to use a lot of Lenormand cards, and they will speak for themselves what your story is all about. My card reads are synchronicity based. So whenever you see my stuff, if you're attracted to the title or the picture or whatever, this could specifically be for you here and now. But just out of habit, I chose to do a 1 month, a special read once a month for all signs. Anyway, so we are targeting February specifically, but whenever you see this, it could be still very relevant for you. So take what resonates, leave everything else behind. Okay, Leo, what is it that Leo needs to know? It makes me think of a friend, a Leo, of course, and he always wear that color. It's from top to toe. Just I always wear black from top to toe, and we are really persistent on that part. I try to wear that color. However, I'm not sure because usually lily is it, right? So like, is that the lily? Or have they, because sometimes the artists of the, you know, they are taking their freedom and doing something completely different. So that's why I haven't used the fairy cards as much, because they sometimes can be a little bit confusing. Sometimes with tarot card readers too, I decide to call the suits of sword something else. You go like, what do you mean? Oh, that's so strange. The lily card is not in here. Am I that's so wrong in that case. Because the lily card is kind of really important, but I'm just going to double check for you, Leo, if this is either a bouquet. It's not a bouquet. Okay, it's not a bouquet. It's so it looks like we are missing a card here, and that do happen a lot, so I was trying to avoid those cards. Oh yeah, that's the lily, all right. I find that rather strange that they just decided to flab. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, let's just flab another card. Instead of, it's supposed to be lilies. And if you take a good look at the card, and if you just have 10% mind of kinky, you can see what they resemble, and that's exactly what they are supposed to resemble, because the Norman cards were made in a time where you couldn't exactly just paint that, and even today we just don't paint that. So I've designed my own deck, and I'm not just going to paint that. So it's usually connected to sexuality, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it's kind of cheap AI art, but I'm horrible now. But what I find interesting is that, why did they choose exactly this orange flower? It's not a lily, or is it? And that makes the meaning a little different. So Leo, one of you who might watch this are a little different. Maybe when it comes to preferable gender, I have special cards for that, but those are in Spain, and we are lucky to not be there. Are you a little bit different? I would love to hear that. Or do you practice some sort of, we just had a Tibetan monk ceremony here, and they like orange, don't they? It's a very holy color. My aura was that once, mixed with red, when I was a little pissed off in my young days, and they said, oh, you have Buddhic energy. So I don't know, Leo, I would love to hear about your kinky, but what is funny here is that it's so totally Leo color as well, and I want to stand out a little bit, so I'm just going to make that card orange. As far as orange, just a little baffled, you know, so they like to do things differently. So what do we have here? Two, okay. Sexy, okay. So yeah, that's a journey, but usually some of you have three tries here, which is a 6, which again is a very sexy number. It's in tarot cards. It's strong sexual connection. It's also a lot of Gemini energy here, like twice. We also have Sagittarius, King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So don't take it literally, just and so the mountain here, it's like you're looking at something and I want to go there, but there are a lot of things I might have to do first, and I know that feeling, like all the things you have to do before you can leave. You know, when I was in Spain now recently, I was like, all the things I have to do, all the things I have to fix before I can get my ass out of Spain, you know. And now finally here I am, still too much luggage, but sitting and slacking in a cake factory in Chiang Mai. What do you know? And so, yeah, baby, just because there is a mountain there, it doesn't mean that you cannot fly above it. Yeah, so get your wings and get ready. You're going somewhere, aren't you? Maybe you are traveling towards a friend, special friend. Oh, this was very, ha. There is a very special kind of knowledge that either you have it or you might want to obtain it, because attached to that there is a huge transformative process that will gain you a lot of wealth. Okay? I can't tell you the entire story. Why, boo, 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 boo. Moving a little bit slowly here. 10. Yeah, so I see you're almost done with the situation here. You're almost done. And it's going to pay off. There's just a little bit weed left that you need to pluck away so it doesn't harm whatever you've been doing, whatever you've been up to. I have absolutely no clue. I'm not snooping. I know I have a sister that's a Leo, and she's badass hard worker. Mars in Scorpio, of course, and she's butch. She's a real Viking. You know, I look at her and I feel so tiny, and I'm not tiny, but beside her I'm tiny. That's Leo. Muscles, huge house, huge boat, huge camping, huge horse, huge farm on the side, chicken house, black chickens. Oh, it's not enough with the pool. We need to have a jacuzzi as well. I'm like, why don't you just buy a fucking castle and a title while you're at it? It's just, the title, by the way, is not that expensive, so you can be a lord and lady. Some of you Leos, you do like it fancy, don't you? Anyway, for my darling sister, good job, good job. And my respect. I know there are a lot of lazy Leos out there, but you know, she's the exception. She's a ambulance person. So this is a little bit Scorpio in her, and she loved the crisis. I'm like, how can you love that? I don't know. I can see it. Maybe I am Scorpio, so I am, in fact, and I'm a hybrid between at least 3 other signs, and one of them is Leo. So I'm not a very obvious Leo hybrid, but it's there. It's there. So I get the part. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't say no. Do you want to jacuzzi? You want jacuzzi, a pool, and a boat? You want all this? No. It's a lot of work, and you might as well send me a servant as you're at it. So I know how to be Leo. I can totally fake that. Especially with the hair. For some reason, when I was young, it was totally brown. I grew up, it's totally so blonde. It's no color. All right, so progressively ascendant here. So 6 of, what are your 2 mountains here? You can't have that. No, that's the fog. So 6 again. Oh, sexy numbers there, dude. Dude and dudettes. So, King of Wands, that is Leo, that is you. And the fog, you know, this could be your love life. That maybe, why aren't they calling back? There's a huge phoenix in that sky there. Like a big bird, eagle, you know, one of those, some eagles have like that white head, I see that there. But you see, it looks a little bit dark. It's that moment when things go a little bit dark, you're out, and you get like, 5 minutes of depression, and then it's all right again. All of a sudden, I really miss going to the beach in Norway with people, and just being on the beach, and then just feel, oh, it's getting a little gray. I see that vibe. It could be anywhere in the world. And you have your kids with you, or, just close family, and then small raindrops come. And you run home, and you lit up the grill. Who would know that one day, such a humble dream like that seems like a mountain that you have to go through. And I'm too old to produce small creatures, to take the baby under the arm, and to have that such a small humble wish, right? And we experienced that so many times in our life. I'm a coast girl, by the way, yes. Those small moments we take for granted. When I went home this summer, I thought I was seeing ghosts. Who the hell are you people? The children were all of a sudden adults, and my siblings, they're like old people. I recognized them, and my grandmother walking around, not really walking around anymore. There's trouble with that. So that's something I'm really stabbing people with these days. Grab the moment you have with your friends and family, because all of a sudden it's gone. Yeah, that's a new beginning for you coming in. That's a new beginning. Sometimes a new beginning that has to do with your house, but we also have King of Swords here, and he can be, he's not someone who shows any kind of sentiments, all right? It's something about taking action in regards to a new beginning here, okay? You're going to be lucky soon. I'm not talking about the lilies, but you're going to be lucky soon. And I could be, there could be the lilies though, because there's a male here. If you're a chick, there is a male here. If you're a male, that's all you. But this is Saturn, so yeah, this is Saturn. So I'm not sure if you have Saturn in second house like me, you could have your ass full of golden hair. That's a Norwegian expression, by the way. Oh my God, your ass is full of Goldilocks. Yeah, that simply is an expression for you lucky motherfucker. So it could be some issues regards to that you feel specifically, oh my God, I have to go through that. It's like a mountain, and it's like, oh my God, for those of you who are studying, do I have to read all that to get a raise? And it's like, oh my God, are we done soon with the weed, you know, getting rid of all that stuff? Got a strong Capricorn vibe to it in regards to success. And again, for some of you, there is a strong attraction going on here with the opposite sex. So let's see. I'm going to pull another magical. I have fairy Lenormand and I have magical Lenormand. Can it be more? No, enchanted Lenormand. So let's see what's going on here for Leo and that funky orange lily. I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Oh, there that man is. If you're a male, this could be for you. And in that sense, looks like you're going to get lucky. But you might have to travel. If you're a female, looks like someone have taken an interest in you. If you are single, that is okay. Someone who wants to go somewhere. But there is this, all the things I have to do, all of the, you know, for me, it was packing down the entire space that I had lived in for 3 months, which was a lot, by the way. And then it was going to where I kept the stuff and repack all the stuff, you know. And then the rejection, the visa rejection, hallelujah. And you finally end up in Amsterdam. You've been told that, well, we can't put you on this plane to Qatar because you cannot have, you know, you can't have any entrance, you know, we are not allowed to let you in to India because, yeah, they rejected me. How dare you, India? How dare you, after all the crap you already did, you do that? But in the end of the day, I had a nice trip to Kathmandu. Sometimes the universe just say, Leo, 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 don't you worry. We have no intention of keeping that mountain in between you and me and I and whatever you want to go. It's just that you're in three density now. You're in the third density of the earth, you know. This is the reality. The mountains there. You need to carry that bag. You are a Leo. I wouldn't be surprised if you have servants. Good health though. Some of you could even, you know, live in the mountain. You know, it really reminds me of those months I lived in the mountains and I was super fit and healthy. You know, you have to go over the mountains just to get food and all this shit you have to carry. You don't need to go to the gym, let's put it like that. So I see a beautiful health fair and many options coming in for you here, Leo. Some of you could be like a lover of nature. Maybe you live out in the nature, but there's just one book here. I don't see a library, just one book here. that contains information, stuff you need to know, and that could solve the whole problem in regards to maybe work. But again, there is this long road here. There is a crossroad here. You need to make up your mind. I'm gonna go this way or this way in order to maybe get a raise. 22 is sacred number. Can also show family, but you know, strong Capricorn vibe in that sense that there is an ambition here. I'm reading for someone who's got ambitions. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. And you can be Leo, because that's your thing. People love you. No matter what you do, people cannot they can't hate you. Well, actually they can. Some of you can be pretty full of yourself. That's the backside of Leo. However, personally, I prefer to hang out with all sorts of Leos in the world rather than my own star sign. The tropical star sign, no. I can't be with my own. It's a very rare thing that I can handle my own kind. It's like, really, as a Scorpio, you should know that. That's a cliche, and please, bless your soul. Have good luck with your revenge tactics and that shit. Good luck with that. In that sense, I usually get pretty well along with Leos. Now, yeah, there is that bridge again. Have to get over there. Oh my God, there's a really... Where are you? Are you going to... Are you tracking or something in Nepal? Sure as hell look like that. And it's this vibe here. Oh yeah, it's not just a vibe. You're going to have a victory here. If this is a career read, you know, it's going to be a victory. And that's because you deserve it, Leo. You worked hard for this shit. Cool. So 6. A little bit dark there in the love life, isn't it? Not so sure. Usually Leo are very sure of themselves, aren't you? But here is this, hey, why ain't she calling back? Or he, she, it is, whatever you like to love. The moon. Do you have a dig on the Cancerians, or are someone here trying to detach from one another? Fine with Cancerian Leo. One ruled by the sun, the other one by the moon. Should be a good match, shouldn't it? But oh, my beautiful husband Leo, I have made such a wonderful meal for you. Especially if it's, you know, if it's a Cancerian, it's a Venus in Virgo like me. Oh, I have organized all your shoes. They are now organized after color and size, and I have branded them with a small note. And all your clothes, they have brettikant. I've got Venus in Virgo, both tropical, and well, actually, yeah, it's cusp Leo Virgo in sidereal. I don't do that shit at all. I've got maybe 10% of that. So Leo, I love you. I love you. But if you're dealing with someone like me, who is very moony. I got a tad good slash of Cancerian and Virgo in my horoscope. We will not massage your feet when you come home from work. But yeah, I could tell you many interesting Leo stories, but let's keep them in the shadows for now. There is a love detachment here. Okay. One is detaching from the other. And that's very moody. A child is here. Maybe some of you have a child. I'm not sure it's as dramatic as the mix. Someone here wants to make a baby with you, Leo. And maybe that's where the issue is for someone here. This is how, proper lilies. They do show up twice here. So there could be some disputes here that has to do with the child or a new beginning. There is stuff going on in the household. And the problem here is that some of you are dealing with someone who are exceptionally dishonest and very, very defensive. And they're showing up as having a little issues. I get someone are a little bit jealous at you because things seem to come easy for you, Leo. In reality, I've seen my sister in action and she's tired as fuck. News coming in for you, feel good news. Not sure what that is all about. So let's see. Let's pick a deck. What is suitable for Leo? I suppose it should be golden, should it? Big golden. No, we don't too much love to shuffle these cards, but yeah. You are golden, Leo, so let's pick out golden stuff for the Leo. Even the curtains here are golden, matching my blue style and my princess dress. So this room is basically royal with a very happy yellow color. I think you'd like it here, Leo. All right. Kind of wish there was a TV sometimes so I could watch. I miss watching movies. I know, Leo. I know, especially if you have a little bit Pisces in there hidden. You're equally as obsessed with movies as lazy Scorpio here. But once Leo get their asses up from the couch, you do work very hard, badass. You're strong after all. You're Leo, you know? You're not a wimp. I mean, bulky people, Leo. I see my sister also. I mean, she's so fluffy, bulky that you would think that she's doing all that stuff. No. Horses, her entire life. Since she was a kid, she would go into my closet and rub my horse gear, my neo pink whip, and my horseshoes, my helmet, all was gone. And what do you know, bless her soul, she deserves it. She's the only one who really, you know, to be honest with you, she has the balls to crawl up on the horse, which is, it's got the size of a mountain. I had issues with that. Still love horses, but when her horse Tallulah came towards me this summer, I was like, okay, respect. So yeah, in time, I'm sure I will be able to touch a spider as well. So in order to be as badass as I am, I'm a fucking wimp when it comes to spiders and really large horses. I fell off horse many times, and one time I swear to God, I broke that shoulder. Maybe that's it. It's my own fault, being lazy with the yurt. I know many, actually it should be a sad thing, shouldn't it? But Leo and horses, kind of a thing, isn't it? Okay, shut up with the horses. Stick. Me, focus. Yeah, what's gonna happen? So let's see, what is it that you need to know right now? That's so reversed, by the way. Someone here had a rather reduced smexy life, let's put it like that. And, you know, Viagra isn't gonna help if you really don't want, right? Four of Cups. I have everything I need, but I'm bored. I have filled up all my empty space. You know, I have a cinema. I have like my sister's is a good example. She's like the monarch of the family. She got all the shit. God knows they work hard, these people, and God knows they eat good food. But they look also fucking tired. Like, oh, exhausted, and they still have a mini person in their life. That's probably the only thing I'm jealous at. That I wish I could take back that time that left, so I could have my mini person back, you know. Tersex-ni. Yeah, that's totally reversed. They're trying to trick you with, oh no, we're not going to make anything reversal, but oh yeah, they do have reversals. So this is mind, and this is, you know, they mix cups with swords here. That's so frustrating. 9 of Cups in reversed, 9 of Swords in reversed. This is a form of frustration, which even can, you know, affect nighttime sleep, like this time of the day. Let's see. I have all this beauty in my life. I have all the games I desire. I have a beautiful apartment. I know many Leos that fixed their life. They have everything. I have this beautiful car. I have all this, and yet why do I still feel empty? Although I know you won't admit it. And then there are some Leos. Oh, this is so reversed. Gotcha. Yeah, there's one offer here going out the window. Some Leos loves to play the victim, and then there are those Leos, oh, I always win. There's usually nothing in between. Or when the shit hits the fan, they will smile while they tell you. So the vibe doesn't go down, you know. And as fixed signs, we are, along with Taurus and Aquarius. Don't argue with fixed signs. If they are really, really certain about their case, don't argue. And in that case, I'm going to be Sidereal Libra. which I am, by the way. The Magician, what do you know? Yeah. That's it's like the, I don't know if you can see the image there, but I'll show it to you. Beautiful, huh? Very, very beautiful. So just like Shiva, she have totally wrapped her ego around her neck. And she's got the roses, and yet she's holding the forbidden fruit. Shall I or shall I not do as the snake tells me that if I eat this fruit, I will gain knowledge which is equal to the gods. So my version of that story is that Enlil said, don't you dare do this, and that, keeping you down, right? And then his brother, who actually designed these humans, and along with his wife, Ninsharka, he said, who carried Adamu for 10 months, and finally designing the first human was successful. And so Enki, the brother of Enlil, both half brothers, his mother was scaled, let's put it like that, and his mother was human. Both sons of Anu, Enki the older one, Enlil the younger one, a little bastard, also known as Yahweh. So Enki, he went into the garden and he told the truth to them both, that you are divine. You are equal to us in value for the greatest, the real God, which is the Great Spirit, whatever you call him, Shiva. Yahweh is not the name of the Great Spirit like that. That was Enlil. And that's accordingly to the texts, which is written in cuneiform. That's the original Bible text. However, I'm digressing a little bit because from there on, Enki have been known as both Shiva and Loki. I'm confused. In the end of the day, she represents the magician. If you read Gnostic texts and this thing, Eve and her daughter Norea, they had superpowers. They would tease the archons, even Yahweh, to do naughty things, and she would herself turn into a tree. It's a beautiful, many depictions of that specific story. But what we do know is that someone was naughty, gained knowledge as the architects of this world, also known as the gods. They terraformed the planet, and all of a sudden the humans are bad. Let us punish them, Let us punish them. And still here we are. We are lucky if we get to live until we are 100, Lucky. And to this very day, we were designed to be slaves. We could dig for gold because they were too late, they were royalty. And Enki, he was punished to this very day for actually having some kind of compassion. Because he made us according to the tablets. In the past, in your past, there's a fortune here. Big fortune, a lot of money to this young Padawan here. I thought these cards could come show up in reverse, but they can. So a lot of money. Some of you come from old money, some of you have managed to gain your own. It's in the blood. And recently, more money you got. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you could have gotten, I don't know, just more money. Could have been some fair share kind of thing going on here. What is going on right now with this harpy here is that justice is not really serving your situation. There is something going on here which is unjust to Leo. They're not gonna win though. Not gonna win. You are. Queen of Coins. So, no issue. It's just like, so why do I always have to double check that book? Because so many people who's like, oh, I don't want to make queens, I want to make snakes, and I don't want to make princes, I want to make spiders. It's like, when a lot of tarot card people do that, it's going to create a headache for people like me who do this 24/7. Just to make sure here. So yeah, I got the lady part. But yeah, it drives me nuts to all the smart ass tarot card readers. It's like, oh, let's design our own suits. However, in their defense, it's the witches tarot. They're supposed to be different. The men's. Okay, thank you for reminding me. They are like super different in all kinds of ways. Domus Divina. Look at this beautiful temperance here, which usually is depicted like a boring angel Michael pouring some. She's just absolutely gorgeous. So I love this deck. I'm not going to bitch them for doing it different, because these cards really are special. I know I found them in Spain, just wow, in a normal bookshop, you know. I should have like, wow, look at this golden witches, and they are. I allow the differences. I allow it. And also this completely fantastic, usually I hate books that follows, but really fantastic book with amazing drawings following and a cool bufo frog behind there. I just have to give them a shout out. Sorry if that's boring you, but that's how we do it here. Anyway, El Tarot de las Brujas. So if you are from somewhere else, it's just the Witches Tarot, okay? By Cécile, oh my God, Romiguere and Benjamin Lacombe. It's made by a company called Edel Vives. So, otras mujeres poderosas. So you're going to do just fine. Oh, talking about that woman. This is such a cool card. I love the artwork. She's the moon. She's the moon. And she doesn't have a wolf, but she have a fox. And she have a, wow, I love her. I love her. Oh my God. Why don't I play more often with this deck? I love her. I can't wait till I get my own deck. So the moon here, there's a secret that will be leaked, okay? It's coming, someone's, you know, it could be a snitch. You're going to find out something soon. And interesting enough, in the Lenormand deck, Snake is pure evil, and the fox is fake people. The owl is people who are watching you in the night and like to, but this is not, you know, don't worry, this is not the Norman deck. So here is, I think this is Hecate. Yeah, this looks like Hecate, the goddess witch, the goddess of witches. Yeah, pretty sure. I'll bet my ass on it. I shouldn't do this now, but all of a sudden my you know, I got like, oh. But yeah, there she is. They won't say. That's frustrating. That's frustrating. Why won't they say? They have all the other pictures. But it is. I got like a little kink. Not kink. Hecate and the Morrigan. And the Morrigan, she's pretty cold-hearted. Hecate is she's a nice goddess. Oh wow. Okay, that's totally out of center. The world. I suppose I have to cover her. He. It's a man, woman thing. It's a poke card. So this is the world. Something is about to end, but it's like, you know, when you play an old record player and it's like, oh, it's got that little thing and it just can't get past it. It's like a phone lagging. It can't get past it. We also have 10 of, yeah, which, wow, it's such a difficult card to read because that combination is very strange. You need to get over some kind of betrayal in order to move on, you know, in order to, you know, because we all have been betrayed. We are all victims. Oh my God. But there will be this wonderful life that is it's knocking on your door, and you have all the tools here, right? But there's something here that's itching a little bit on your brain, in your heart, your giant heart. Trying to worst cards to shuffle. Damn it. Yeah. Well, you know, hopes and fears. Will I be able to get some? That's my hopes and fear. Yeah. Will I be able to rent that office space so I can do my work? You know, print those cards. You know. This is basically, will I be able to get you know, someone I can work with? Will I be able to enter that school? Will I, you know, it's Capricorn energy. Will I be able to work myself out of this specific situation? Of course you will. That's beautiful. Amateur? What? That's amator, like amator, like amante, like lover. Just alone. Or is it? It's just. Yeah, these cards are very strange. Mamma mia. Well, that's a very strange lovers deck card. Well, here's your lover. It matches the orange flower, so maybe you are dating a ginger. She looks a little pissed, Leo. So I guess this Leo read are for those who are a little bit into witchy stuff, okay? What do you know? Gotcha. Someone's watching you. And who's watching you is creepy. When both death and destruction is watching you, and a spider is watching you at the same time, I'd say that's a little bit creepy. But when that's said, in regards to the colors, death becomes you. Okay, jiggle time. Jiggle time. And this spider, it doesn't look too scary, does it? It's not even a jumping spider. It's a cute weirdo spider besides the red eyes. But someone are watching you. Hardcore. What the fuck, Leo? What is this? Who are you? What kind of Leo are you? Jason Momoa? He's got scorpion moon and creepy nice eyes, and yeah, he's hot. Leos are hot, you know, but death is just like the child here. There's going to be a new beginning coming in here for you. Sweetie, what did you do? Another queen, serpent queen. So yeah, she's two people. That's how they do it. Queen of the Moon, which is actually also Queen of Swords. She's a serpent queen. What to expect, you know? I bet she's good friend with one of my lot's superheroes. Alaric, like Nagarach. A Naga, you know? They have the powers of the serpents. What to say? Mine is cooler than the Indian one. This is someone who's got a lot of feelings. They are very emotional, and they're super sneaky. I don't know if this is your person, but it could equally as well be you know, because what else did they pick up here? Wasn't there a supplement? Maybe there is no supplement for swords. It was the moon, you know. Confusing and beautiful. I love it. She's like Cancerian, you know, very emotional, very easy on the tears, right? very easy to hurt, you know, very sensitive but hard skin. And if you irritate her much, she's poison, right? So what are snakes? Are they terrible beings? I think you know the answer for that. Last card. God, who are you? I'm like, wow. I love these cards. Did I say I love these cards? Oh, what is the cat want? Oh. Well, someone young. It's like, I'm not going to give. I'm not going to share shit with Leo. I don't like Leo. It's like this little brat vibe around you. Okay. But this lady of the lake, what do you know? Cetus. Oh, it's the star, isn't it? Wow. It is great. It's the star. If you have high ambitions, whoever you are, Leo, check the sun, you know. There's pretty cool activity going on with the sun now, and that's your ruler. He's explosive now these days. Thank God we have a very badass magnetosphere. Look at her. She's the star. She's the one everyone looks at and look up and they're like, I want to be like Leo. Right now, I think I want to be like Leo. Yeah. Claim this one. The Leo in me is going to claim this one. You gotta get over that. I don't have Leo moon. Not even ascendant, besides for the progressive ascendant is, you know, I have Leo ascendant for years now. The ascendant, progressive ascendant stay in one sign for 30 years. But all my planets are placed in your house. Just like, you know, one of you have all your Leo planets placed in my house. So I think it's a fair offer, you know, fair deal. Saturn in Leo. Also, this Padawan have. Besides that, I don't mean to insult you, but I prefer wolves. But, I mean, when you see a white snow lion come walking, you know, I'm sure you've seen one of these AI videos where there is this nomad, awesome nomad, and there is a huge beast behind them, and sometimes it's a giant white lion. That's baffling. That's baffling. And sometimes it's black. They don't even exist, but they're sometimes black. So yeah, this read, I'm so super jealous, Leo. And I'm gonna take the night. This is 1 hour. I hope I managed to. I'm sorry for that part where I digress. It's my superpower. So if you don't like it, then you don't. So what? There are plenty of good tarot card readers there. Not as cool as me, of course, but yeah, good shout out to Baba Jolie. And I really, really hope that Phoenix Kea Tarot, she's not a Scorpio, but I really want her to stay. She's been shadow banned because she's so badass. She's such a cool woman. So I'm gonna give her a shout out because I really want her to stay, but she resonates with me, and sometimes Baba Jolie, everyone follows her. But the thing is, she's Baba Jolie, by the way. If she says something, this is gonna happen. I'm totally okay. I'm gonna expect that it will happen. She's also doing very well astrology reads before she gets it going. She's a high-profile pro. So with that said, I really give Felix Kea Tarot a big shout out. She really needs it. Scotland, England are going through tough times. She's a proud woman. She's also rebellious, like the little raven here. So if you want, I have just maybe 4 or 5 readers that I follow because there are so many jolly, sorry to say so, but super duper, really not very good readers. I know I digress a lot, but I'm not sitting here and bullshitting you and telling you, the love of your life is going to come in any moment, every time you log on. If there is bullshit going on, I'm going to call you out for it. So that's it. There are so many readers out there. They change their voice, just because. Oh, hello there, my beautiful Leos. How are you today? It's like, why are you talking to me like I'm in kindergarten? And this the woman I referred to. She's really nice, but it's so blingy, and she could do much a better job if she just fuck the bling and talk to people like they are adults and not a bunch of children. So that is it. All right, Raven's going to bid you farewell. I wish you a beautiful February month, or whenever you see this, I would claim this. The Leo in me, AC, going on, I feel, is going to claim this anyway. So I love you so much, and if you're still around, why don't you give me a thumbs up for the effort anyway. Catch you on the flip side. Shubhratri. Namaste.